Hi. Hey. Hello. Do you like the Joker? Because I really like the Joker. No, scratch that. I love the Joker. But not Jared Leto. And yes, obviously, Joaquin Phoenix. But unfortunately for everybody, Warner Brothers still owns the Joker IP and all other DC characters that we know and love. And all the homies hate Warner Brothers. Except you, cutie pie. So, to stick it to Zaslav and his inner circle of executive jerk-offs, I'll be challenging myself to create a teaser poster for Taxi Driver 2 Musical Taxis. I mean Joker 2 Folie à Deux. Better than Warner Brothers, using Photoshop, some stock photos, and a few marketing stills. Should be easy enough. But before we start, please leave a like if you also enjoy Taxi Driver, and once you're done, we can jump right into Photoshop. So the basic idea is to have our two De Niros facing the camera, walking against a mob of people going towards some fun domestic terrorism in the background. I'm not totally sure right now how I'm going to accomplish all this, but it's the only idea I have. So we're gonna go with it. First step is, as always, just to place the logo, but here I have to quickly remove this black background you're seeing, so I'm just gonna use... Oh, you fucking bitch.
A few moments later.
Okay, we are back in business. Boom, there's a logo. Now we move on to everyone's favorite cigarette hound, Arthur. Me, after 2 alcoholic beverages. Am I right, fellas? It's an addiction I really can't stop. I started with this photo, but very quickly decided that the angle was all wrong and moved on to this guy. Doing this quickly with the select subject tool. Now we just cut out Miss Gaga and using with the same process and use generative fill to extend her body down just a bit to free up some more room for fitting her in between people, and you want to pick the one with the least amount of cleavage. Come on. What do I look like? This is a kid's show, after all. All right, I'm not a sicko. Onto our canvas you go, like that. This is where it's a little tricky. I have all these stock photos of all these dudes facing away from camera. Of course, it had to be a bunch of white dudes. No, I'm kidding. They would definitely be the entire makeup of a mob like this. Anyways, the challenge here is I want to make this mob seem natural, you know? I need to layer these people enough so that we can get a clear view of our characters while they're all stacked with the correct proportions and scale and blur so that, you know, nobody ever notices that it's kind of a created mob. I don't know if a photo can give off a vibe, but right now it's giving Fight Club. That was really cringe.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, if you'll notice, all the background silhouettes are basically black, so we just have to add that effect with the rim light that's on them to all of our foreground characters so that they seamlessly blend together and look like one crowd. I'm doing this with 3 primary adjustment layers. If you've watched this show before, you know exactly what they're about to be: the exposure layer, a color balance layer, and an inner glow effect. It's really that easy. I don't really have to go over it that in depth because I've done it a million times on this channel. Speed round. Exposure layer, clip down. Color balance, clipping mask down. Tinted towards the dominant light source and double click on the layer and inner glow for the rim light, color to the light source. Bing, bop, boom. Easy like your sister. Speaking of our main characters, I added another quick exposure layer, brightening everything on their faces and their bodies, trying to do some light painting to quickly highlight our 2 main characters underneath the logo, so that's immediately where your eye goes. Even if this was a photorealistic picture, doesn't necessarily make much sense. All of this needs to be toned down and played with and worked with a little. So just to finish this thing out, I'm gonna shut up now. Enjoy the music. I'll see you at the outro. And that's the poster. Do you think I did better than Warner Brothers? Do you think I actually lived up to this challenge? Do you think I won? Do you think this could pass as a serviceable, like actual Warner Brothers teaser poster for the movie? Or do you think it looks completely amateur like everything else and it's a bunch of crap? Let me know down below. I am curious in answering comments. While you're down there telling me I suck, make sure to leave a comment about what you want to see next. It could be a movie, TV show, album cover, or a comic cover you'd like to get realistified. Leave it in the comments. I will see them and I will do them. Pause. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe before you leave. If you like what I do here, it lets YouTube know it needs to show my videos to more people like you. It's really appreciated. Stay sexy. I love you. Bye.